Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So today we are going to see the Mahindra Scorpio N, and this is a basic comparison between what the Z6 variant had earlier versus what it has right now. And there have been a couple of features which have been taken out. We will also speak about the overall prices and everything about the car, manual as well as automatic. So this is the Z6 variant. Currently I am in the Z8L, so I'll be able to tell you exactly what features have been taken out and what features you could have gotten earlier. So let's get into the video. Before we do that, do subscribe to the channel, click on the bell icon, and don't forget to like the video. It really helps the channel grow. So now let's go and see what exactly has been removed, and it's going to be very exciting. So let's go. So to start with, let's talk about the interior. So on the interior, obviously you do get a sunroof in the Z6 variant as well, which is a good touch overall. But there have been some changes with the MID or the driver display. So let's look at that. And what are the changes in the center console? Let's look at that as well, and then we'll go on to the outside. So yeah, to start with, this is how the driver information display looks. Now this is a colored LCD screen. You'll be able to see how the overall display is. You can also look at the maps over there and all of that. So that is something which is pretty interesting. But here you get a TFT screen now from the Z6 variant, which was earlier in the Z4 variant, which is according to me not a welcome thing, not a welcome change, because now this entire screen has become a black and white screen. As you can see in the image, it has become completely black and white, which is not a good feature, not welcome at all, but it's there. Now let's come to the infotainment. So the infotainment particularly remains the same. It has got all the functions which are present over here, but at the same time it does not come with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto wireless. You can connect it via a wire like how I have done over here. So you can do that, but it does not come with wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Now that is a feature which can be done via an external connector. You can always do that, but this is not there, which according to me is fine, because wired CarPlay and wired Android Auto is always better, because you can just plug in the phone and charge it all along, while wireless becomes very, very convenient, but at the same time sometimes it works, sometimes it does not work. So it is fine. I have no problems, but otherwise you will get an 8-inch infotainment system, and all of that is still there. If I talk about the speaker setup of the Z6 variant, then you get 4 speakers and 2 tweeters, while obviously in the higher variants, in the top variant, you get 12 speakers which are of Sony. But at the same time in Z4 you get 4 speakers which are pretty loud, but that is something which you always need to consider. Now coming to the next part, which is very interesting. So interesting in a bad way, because Z6 no longer has Adrenox, so none of the connected car tech features will work. Only the Z8 and Z8L have Adrenox now. So when I talk about the manual or automatic transmission, obviously you get both the options in the Z6 variant, so that is good. This is also a manual feature which you have over there, so that's there, but all of this will be there. So you will have a sunglass holder, you will have all this control, sunroof as I said earlier, so all of that remains the same. This is all there. Now if I talk about the steering, you will have the infotainment control over here and the cruise control over here. So Mahindra calls it audio control and cruise control. That will be there. There is no change over here, so that's good. The push button start, that disappears, so this is not there. You will have to use a manual key to get into the car, and it will be a remote controlled lock unlock, but that is always there. So yes, this feature will not be there. This will remain the same. This will remain the same. That will change. So this is with respect to basically the dashboard. Now let's look at the AC controls as well. Now if I talk about the AC control, the top model has got dual zone climate control, while Z6 will not have dual zone climate control. So that's something which you need to notice. You will have drive modes in the diesel version, so that is not going to change. You will have automatic start stop, that's not going to change, but you will not have the front camera. So this part you will not have. Front camera definitely not have. This is not there in the Z8 variant as well. You will also not have a reverse camera. So the reverse camera is also not there. So this is also something which you need to consider. But yes, you can install this. Mahindra will install it for you. So if you want, you can definitely get the camera installed. Okay, now coming to the ORVM. Now if I talk about the ORVM, you can adjust it electronically. So this will be there. The closing function, the automatic closing function or the auto fold, that will not be there in the Z6 variant. So this is also something which you need to consider. If you're looking for this, it's not there. Now if I give you some more information, the driver window will be automatic up and down. All the other windows will not be automatic up and down, while Z8L will have driver and co-passenger up and down. So that's there. Rest everything will remain the same, so no problems there. Now if I talk about the rear seat, everything will remain the same. So that's the same. You will have modules as well. You will have vent and module. So that is going to be the same. Rest everything will remain the same. So there is no change in all of this. Seat covers you can always put. That is a personal choice. So with this, I have practically managed to give you all the points which are available currently in the Z6. If you see, there are not much changes except the driver infotainment change, which is a major part. But apart from that, I think what they could have done is they could have given at least a reverse parking camera. Now, that is something which is there in many of these cars, and it is a very less expense. They should have ideally given it, but nevertheless you can always get it fixed. Mahindra offers it as an accessory, so you should definitely get it fixed. Reverse parking camera is a must. Sensors will be there, but reverse parking camera is a must according to me. What do you think? Let me know down in the comment section and we will talk about it. Now before we go outside the car and see what are the changes, one thing which many people don't highlight is that electronic stability control, the ESC program of this car, it starts from the Z4 automatic. It is there available in the Z6 manual as well as Z6 automatic. So these features are still there in the car, and which is a major must. Now if today you are on a very tight turn, or you are speeding on a turn, the stability control really comes into the picture. Traction control comes into the picture, and it is very important. So if you are going to buy this car, I would suggest that you at least get the ESC option, because that is something which is very important, and keep this in mind. So from the outside, if you see, the first changes are that there is no fog lamp. Front sensors are definitely not there. Fog lamps are also not there. You also don't have this dual barrel setup. You will have an MFR setup. Basically it is the same thing which will be replicated over here. There is no LED projector with the car. The grille and everything you can definitely get done. There is no front camera as we spoke about, so that is going to be a change, which is a major one. Apart from that, if I talk about the door handles, so the door handles are also not going to be chrome. So this part you can see, these door handles, they are not going to be chrome, they are going to be body colored. The ski rack will be there, that's there. This part where you can see the scorpion and tail, this part, that is not going to be there. So that is not going to be chrome. Now major part, which is the tires, let's talk about them. So the tires are going to be a 17-inch steel rim. So these are 18-inch alloy, which are available with the Z8L. This is going to be a steel rim, which is a 17-inch setup. So that is going to be one of the points to consider. If I come at the back, everything, all this structure will remain the same. You will have wiper, defogger, that's going to be there. No camera, so camera is not going to be there. That's one of the changes. Apart from that, if I go to the bottom, The sensors will be there. This silver skid plate, that will also be there. So that's going to be there. Overall, you will not have to do much if you want to make the car look like a Z8 or a Z8L. It should not be a problem. Okay, so now we have seen all the changes. We've seen it from the outside, seen it from the inside. Now let's talk about the price. So the price of the Z6 variant starts from 16.61 lakhs. Now this is ex showroom. Obviously, if you go for a Bharat registration or a proper registration, your state registration, then it will change in accordance to that. Maybe you can add 1.5 lakhs on top of that, or about 2 lakhs on top of that, and that is going to be your on-road price, leaving out the insurance and other things which you can do. Now if I talk about the automatic, it is 1.7 lakhs more than the manual version of the Z6 variant. I feel that if you have such a big car, you can go for the automatic variant. It is slightly expensive, but on the real run in a city traffic or something, automatic definitely makes sense. So you can consider that. But these are the prices, and I feel that in this price point, if only the infotainment system, driver infotainment has changed and it's become a black and white screen compared to a colored screen, I think the car is still worth it. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comment section, and we can talk on it. And as usual, thanks for watching.